Hello and welcome to this Norboard, my cabinet guide video on how to assemble a 150mm pull-out unit from the Cooke Lewis range. It is always advisable to assemble your unit on the cardboard that the unit came in. This protects the side panel and the front edge of the unit when you are moving it around. You take your panels out and check them as you remove them from the box. You take your racking system and put that to one side because you won't need that at this point. In your box you have two fittings bags. You have your leg fittings bag and you have the additional fittings that you require to build your unit up. Included in your pack is an assembly guide. This is the minimum tools required, the additional fittings that are in your pack and the panels that come within your box. Please follow the assembly guide carefully because there is information in here that is very useful. If you lay out your side panels with the grooves together, that gives you a right hand and a left hand side panel. Following the assembly guide, the first thing you do is you fit your top and bottom panel. So you place it in like that, tap it down, and then you tighten the cams up. There is an arrow on the cam. When you tighten the cam up and you go clockwise for this, the arrow should end up about 12 o'clock. So at the moment it's at 6 o'clock, I turn the cam and the arrow ends up at about 12 o'clock. When I tighten this cam up, what it does is it pulls the metal stud down, expanding the plastic around this outside, locking it very tight into position. The good thing about that fitting is, if I need to undo it, what I do is I undo the cam and the metal comes back out, the plastic goes back in and you can reuse it. Repeat for the base, ensuring that the groove is parallel to the groove in your end panel. At this point in the assembly, you're now going to fit your basket. The fitting instructions for this are in your basket pack. Your wire basket pack consists of the wire basket, the two soft close runners, and any fittings required to assemble your basket. I'm fitting this basket to the right hand side. If you're fitting it to the left hand side, you'll need to put your top and bottom panels into your left hand side panel. I'm now going to mark out my side panel using the assembly guide that came with the basket. Now I've got my side panel marked out, I'm going to pre-drill the holes. Don't forget, don't go too deep. I now need to remove the runner from my slide. To do that, you pull it out like so. Then locating the black lever just here, you pull that up and pull the runner out. And repeat for the second slide. Using the fittings that come with your wire basket, you have 4 plastic holders. You place your first plastic holder in like this. And using the first hole here, you fix your runner to your basket using the plastic holder. And you screw it in like this. You now fix the back, but you use this elongated hole here. That's the top runner fitted. You now repeat for the bottom one. You can put this to one side now because that's the 2 runners fitted to your basket. I'm now going to fit the sliders to my unit. And to do that, I'm going to be using this hole and this hole. Adjust the slider until you can see the hole clearly, like so. Taking a 15mm screw, screw it into my pre-drilled hole and then repeat for the back. That's my top slider fitted. I now need to fit my bottom one, and I just repeat the same as the top. You do need to remove the sliders before you can adjust this so you can see these holes. I'm now going to slide the back into its grooves. Like so. Taking my second side panel, tightening the cams as you go. Before fitting the basket in this unit, you would normally fit the legs and the brackets that hold it to the wall. Then you would fit the unit into position. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you fitting the basket at this point. You fit your basket. The stops should be towards the front of your unit. So I now make sure my runners are out, slide this on, push your basket in and you will hear a click. And that's your basket fitted. Following the assembly guide, you now need to mark your door out to take your door brackets. Now I'm going to fit my two door brackets using 4 15mm screws. The 15mm screws to fix the door bracket to the unit are not provided. Okay, pull your basket out and you can now fit your door using these fixings. You can adjust your door in 3 ways: up and down, left and right, and in and out. Once you've finished adjusting your door, your unit is now complete.